Hey Scott, happy Monday. Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Happy Monday. Had 4 wins on 4 different days. I was figuring those numbers were going to start lining up. They're still lining up. I think that one 5-8 came back this month and played twice last month. That's what I was saying. It or the mirror usually comes on that next month, but they did it this month. So, and that's how they've been doing. Same way with that 477 and that 922. I mirrored it, and that's how I caught that. But everything basically just tracking the data, so you know what's going on. You track your own data in your own state, then you can build a skill set with your own numbers, uh, and knowing what's going on with the numbers as you tracking them. If you're going to, if you're a regular player, it's to your advantage to have a total strategy to track the actual 1,000 numbers in your state, because everybody's number is going to be different. And there's no tic-tac-toe, date sums, or grids, or different rundowns that's going to show you what's going on with all those 1,000 numbers. And if you do use those grids, rundowns, and things, at least you have something to compare them to a total strategy. And like I say, with Pick Three at a Glance, you can build yourself a skill set, because you can track the actual 1,000 numbers and see what's going on with them and develop a skill to see what's actually going on with those numbers. And that's what I've been able to do since I've been retired now. I'm able to apply more attention to the systems and the strategy that I use, and it's helping me even more. I guess YouTube is a big part of that also, with having a channel and going live. It helps me to focus more on my numbers and spend more time with the numbers than I had a couple of years ago. So, and also it gives you patience to stick with your numbers and not be jumping on and off the numbers, because with different strategies, you only going to see a certain percentage of those numbers, which is 30%, 9 out of 10. And all the strategies are set up to just lessen the pool of the numbers that you have to choose from to make a sound decision on what numbers to play. But with Pick Three at a Glance and 22 columns, you always looking at those 1,000 numbers and 10 numbers on each column. That way you always know what column is due, and you'll always know what numbers are due off the column. There's nothing else that's going to show you that. The tic-tac-toes alone, the date sums alone, the root sums alone, the grids alone, they're not going to show you what you can see with those 1,000 numbers. That's why I focus all my attention on Pick Three, because it's teachable, trackable, and doable. And I can teach Pick Three at a Glance in 30 minutes. I don't care what your level of entry when you come into the game. because I use one simple rundown and 22 numbers that gives you the ability to track all 1,000 numbers at a glance. Then you got three other little strategies. How you doing, Tara? Trina, how you doing? Glad to see you made it. It gives you all the numbers. Gives you everything you need, all at a glance. No fancy calculator, no fancy nothing. You can make the sheets out in your computer. Most people have the ability now. Or if you're not computer savvy, you can longhand write them out and make copies like I did when I started. And you can start from scratch. And you'll always know what's going on with those 1,000 numbers. Hey, Grand 67, how are you? Glad to have you. I really can't see how I can make the system any simpler to be bigger and better winners, as I say, because everybody, people are calling me and winning big and winning good, and saying it's the first time. In most cases, they've hit pick 3. I don't know. I don't know how long they've been playing. It was a great day. Thank you. Yeah, I got a chance to get out. The weather was fairly nice. Not too bad. Just a little humid, but it was nice. Able to get out. Thank you. But the sooner everybody start tracking a total strategy with these numbers, the better they're going to start hitting. Speaking for myself, I know it helped me a lot. And it helped me budget my money because I know actually how long it takes for these numbers to actually hit. There's no guesswork. I know it can take a number 60 days and 90 days, 120 days to come out. Depends on how you play. But you don't know what those numbers are if you're not tracking them. You don't know that a column ain't hit in 4 months. If you ain't looking at 10 numbers that ain't hit in 4 months, that equals 60 numbers that ain't hit in 4 months. That's where you would go to look to get your numbers. Or doubles that ain't hit in 4 months. Unless you got a total tracking system, you have no idea what's going on with those numbers. Pretty much, period. Because you're only going to see a third of those numbers. And you're only going to get a chance to play and hit a third of them every year. So if you got 365 days in a year, and you got 1,000 numbers, the most you're going to get is a third of the numbers. So if you play 10 numbers every day, exact, for a whole year, the most of them you're going to get is 300. Of those numbers you're going to get out of those 300, those 10, all you're going to get is about 3 or 4 of those numbers. That's by the law of average. Pick 3 you can do with the law of average. Pick the other games, the 4s, the pick 4s, pick 5s, and things like that. You can't track them. You don't know what's going on with those 10,000 numbers. You don't know what's going on with those 100,000 numbers. But and the good thing about pick 3, with tracking the data, you can narrow it down almost to where you're going to know where number's going to come exact. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be an easy cakewalk, because the main thing is going to be your patience to carry the numbers long enough for you to hit them. But me, I don't look at, like I just said, I hit 4 days in a row. But I don't look at that as my winning point. I look at it as how I come out at the end of the year. As I track the numbers down and put the money on the right numbers at the right time to hit them, and hit them decent. That's what I look at. And like I said, since I've been playing pick 3, I've always come out ahead, way more than what I've invested. So me not hitting every day is not a thing. Me hitting 4 days in a row ain't gonna be nothing to me, because somebody's gonna hit 6, 7 days in a row if they tracking the actual numbers, and them numbers line up for them correctly, and they'll be able to see it. So that's why I push pick 3 at a glance. And anybody that's got something, like I say, tic-tac-toe, date sum, grids, flip, mirrors working for them, fine. But I say that pick three at a glance would broaden a perspective on when you're looking at all the numbers, because you're looking at the forest instead of the trees. You're able to see everything that's going on. Like I say, tracking the front pair, back pair, and single pair, and the single digits, you can't do that on no other game. um, and they're going to start the wild ball here in Missouri on the 19th, and I've been looking at it. I've been looking at it, and I don't see where it's to an advantage to really for me to invest in it. And I look at pick three as an investment. I look for amount of return I get for my dollar by the end of the year. I guess like you would do stock or anything like that. So that's what I look at, and I don't see. Yeah, I answered. Yeah, you sent me a question, I answered it. Okay, all right. Let's see. I don't remember. I know you did send me a question. I think I did answer, Grant. You was asking me about. I think was that you asked me about the columns, reading it down the columns or across the columns. Somebody sent me one like that too. But I think that's what's the one. I'm not sure. But so if I'm playing a game, it will only be pick three for me. And I mean the big games, I just put my name in the hat, and I spend maybe a couple of dollars on them just for luck, because that's what it is, luck. There, pretty much. If you can't track what's going on, and to me on a pretty good scale, it's pretty much luck. So I have certain numbers that I just put my name in the hat for the Mega Million, Powerball, and the Lotto. Because those, if it's for you, it's for you. Ain't nothing gonna stop you from winning that if you win. Um, and yesterday we had that 158 off of that 037. It was a column that was cold pretty much of 2022, and now it's heating up. That's what I'm saying. You can watch everything that's going on from year to year. You can carry all your data and watch it from year to year, where you're not starting from scratch every year trying to decide what numbers to play. You'll always know where you stand with those 1,000 numbers in your state. Like I say, everybody's numbers are different um, all around the country, and and that's how I've always been. Had a picture at a glance. I had an advantage where I didn't have to start looking for numbers from year to year. I always knew what numbers was left from the previous year to play with the law average, or when numbers would be able to hit them straight, tracking the front pairs and the back pairs, and making those front pairs and back pairs up. Anybody new on here have any questions they like answered or anything? Two, three. Because this is pretty much the live is to do a question and answer setup and to demonstrate something if a person is relatively new, um, not knowing what a 111 rundown is, and if they don't know what that is, it's relatively easy to teach them how to do it. And once they get that and understand the six-way combinations of the singles and the three-way combinations of the doubles and the 22 numbers, they good to go as far as that aspect of playing pick three. Okay. Okay. You got a question, Grand? 67? Hey, Tara. 784 Georgia. Evening. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's good. You're going to do one every month. And then, like I said, you do an annual one for the whole year. So you can see everything um, at once, looking at everything that hasn't played as a whole. Because I do an annual sheet and I do a monthly sheet. And I just I take the numbers from the monthly sheet and transfer them to the annual sheet every month. That way you can see everything. So that's how you do that. Um, that's the only one you have to do like that. Because the tracking the front pair and the back pair, it works anywhere in the United States. Hey, Miss Sean, awesome. It works anywhere in the United States where you play in 1,000 numbers. Oh yeah, it's coming. You've been tracking it. That's your number. Okay. Um, Now, if you can, you might want to look at the mirror of it. Is that 039 playing that because that's what they do, and they mirroring a lot of the numbers. And then if say your 584 comes twice in that 1 month, you want to definitely play it back and the mirror. That's what's going on. I don't know that you said so much. Awesome. That TH so much, sir. I don't understand. Is that a TQ or is that a TY? If I said this right, TQ so much, sir. Well, if you're saying thank you, you're welcome. I'm happy to be able to share the knowledge that I have with Pick 3 at a glance and what I have with Pick 3 to everyone. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah. But again, I just have to say it's come because I'm not guessing my numbers. I know that everything there is about all the numbers, and that's not going to, what I'm doing is not going to be anything for whatever y'all's numbers are doing in you all state when y'all start tracking y'all actual numbers and knowing what's going on with them. Because the one size that fits all strategy to me is hard when all the numbers are going to be different. So yeah, what I did, you all will do also. There's no, I mean, I think it's the first time I hit 4 days in a row. Um, I come close, but it was interesting. Okay, good, good. Yeah, you'll find you see with that you can build a grand 67. You can build a skill set. You can build because you're gonna start seeing how the numbers work. Hey, little bit, go ahead, go ahead. You doing good with those triples. Those triples doing good for you, aren't they? Good for you. Was that something you seen from using the system, or that just you play triples all the time a little bit? Okay, thank you, Grant. Appreciate that. Cause you hit the eights and you hit the threes, just like they fell in Missouri, huh? The eights and the threes and the nines fell in Missouri evening last year. Yep, sure did. Hey Renee, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. Okay, good. Good for you. I mean, it's paying off right now. You know, it's paying off. But like I said, my strategy is I work with the law average on those triples. I wait till the end of the year. Oh, you call them cousins? Okay, all right, I got you, Greg. Greg. Oh, okay. That's threes is a missing pair. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Now you have money to reinvest in what you want. Okay. Well, I'm sure it was. See, thanks everyone. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. But using the strategy too, with your tracking, you have money to invest in that and wait on some of them numbers to hit big too. You really will. Oh, you played it straight 529. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you where to order mine. Yeah, that 1946. It's hot as a firecracker, Scott. Oh, you didn't play? Okay. Oh, yeah. That's six. That 6-9 and that 9-9, but that 19 and 46 is hot. Um, because they mirror each other. Yep, they mirror each other. So I'm looking for them to pop in any day soon. I ran the 19s. I didn't do the 46 today, sticking with my budget. But that 19 is out there, and that 92 on the back end. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Renee. Good for you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So a little bit. You got big plans for the weekend. You're gonna go and splurge a little bit for the weekend in Florida. Oh, well, thank you, Grand. Yeah, you're so welcome. Oh, hey, whatever floats your boat. That's all I'm gonna say. Whatever floats your boat. Don't get too carried away now. Take nobody home with you. All right, y'all. Don't get too messed up now. Mess around and your partners will be upset with you. You know, men, we don't like a lot of competition. Hey, Hit Miss, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. How you been doing? You funny little bit. You are funny. You sure you ain't a comedian? You missed your calling. You, you missed your calling. I know that's right. I know you missed your calling because you keep me rolling. You singles a dollar bill. That's a new one. I got to use that one. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. One day at a time, Hit and Miss. You know, way I look at it, once I get through a year, I can't hardly remember the problems I had last year. It seems like I always make them through them. So take it one day at a time, and it'll work out. You know, like my saying is, I do my best and I give God the rest, and that's it. That's what I roll with, and I tell him he got it too. I do. I say, hey, it's in your hands, buddy. My hands are off. So however it goes, I'm looking at you. You're welcome. You're so welcome. One day at a time. I heard a saying too that I kind of like. Nothing happens to me. It happens for me. You'll see that happening more in your life as you get older. Things don't happen to you; they happen for you. A lot of things I thought was happening to me turned out to be for my good. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Okay. We'll keep you. I'll keep you in my prayers. And what I'm saying, one day at a time. I have a family member. She has lupus also, so I kind of know what you're going through. So yeah. Yeah. I sound like your grandma. Oh, okay, thanks. Hey, once you get up in age, you realize that you all you have is one day at a time to take things, and most of the time they all work out. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah. So, have you had any a hit and miss? You had any luck with the pick through at a glance strategy? Hey, pick and play, how you doing? But I know you jumped out. Almost jumped out your skin when that 8881 showed up, didn't you? Okay, yeah. Oh, yes. I said first when I seen that 881, you the first person I thought of. Mm. You had $50 on it. Oh man. Yeah, you seen that, didn't you? But remember I tell you that 1.5, you know it came twice last month. Remember I said it'll come back that next month? Yeah, that's a grip. Yep, you're right. And then when I seen that 158 hit, I said, oh man. They clowning with that 158. 158 hot in Florida, okay. But it hit here last month is hot too. Off of the column 12 on the singles. Oh, you okay, okay, and the 2 8 6. I see. Okay, okay. Hey, numbers ain't going nowhere, and they be waiting on you, but just keep tracking them. Yeah, the lucky town. I hear you. You get there. Oh, okay. The 286. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It looked like a lot of numbers follow St. Louis to me. Because it seems like we get them here first, just like the threes and the eights in Florida. We had them here first last year. And then now I'm seeing them hitting other places. Oh, okay. 286 ran 3 times this year. Okay. And that's why you was looking at playing it. Yeah. Oh, you can't play. I mean, you can't, at work, you can't play. Missouri follow Texas. Okay. So you didn't play your AAA2 back today? Pick and play? Oh, okay. I was saying, all them eights. Okay. That'd be too much. All right. I was just wondering. Uh-uh. Right. Oh yeah. You got all around you, huh? You say your numbers got you looking delirious, huh? Threes and fours. Okay. Yeah. You seen they getting rid of it look like they in the 19th they gonna get rid of that one off game. We follow Maryland. Possibility. Yeah. That pop up. Yeah. I don't think that Wild deal is going to be worth anything either because I don't see where it comes into play. You can't. I don't know how you can tell what numbers coming if they just give you a number to play that pops up. Oh, okay. Oh, you win less money? Yeah, but I don't see it being beneficial. I'd rather put that 50 cent a dollar on a pick three straight a box, but not well straight mostly. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is like fireball exactly they say. Okay. And they running the A6 pair look like. 26. Pick up tickets. So I guess you all can really follow the numbers for different states. Um, Liability limit was $2 million. Oh yeah, and they're gonna make a profit. They got to make a profit to stay in business. Yeah, but I think they'll make less with us tracking our own numbers. Okay, that's great. Thanks, Miss Shaw. The 299, hey, look like they're holding back on it, but I'm thinking I figured it's gonna take a while because that 299 should have hit earlier this month. I mean, not this month, but earlier part of the year because it was the only set that hadn't hit from last year. So when it usually roll like that, it could take 3 or 4 months to roll it out, longer. And that's why I say I make things my daily carries like that. And no matter how long it take, I'll be there waiting on it because I'm gonna play a number anyway. So I'm not gonna just jump off of it if I'm gonna pick up another number when I've been carrying that one all the time, trying to hit. But it's gonna pay. I mean, I'm thinking it's down the line because I ran tonight. I ran 092, 192, 392, all the way down to 992 straight box, $1. Yeah. So that's what I did with it. I'm still looking for it to hit. Hey, Jabron, how you doing? Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. I see that. Midday and evening. X99. And 99 on the back. 99 falls on the back a lot. The old 9 pair and the 99 pair. That 022. Yep. I'm looking for it too in Missouri. But like I said, I can track them all, but I can't play them all. I'm looking for that 022, really looking for it. They hit in Missouri evening draw anyway. And I'll pick it up when I hit. Okay. All right. I do that too sometime. I pick and play. I really do it when I go on vacation, like that. July 20. You haven't played since July 21. Okay. Oh, okay. A gas station pay out the full amount. We really don't have problems with getting paid out the full amount here. Uh, Mostly the grocery stores and everybody they pay out the full amount here. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Renee. That's great. First things first. Went to 3 gas stations. Oh man. Wow. Oh, no, no, we don't. Oh no, I don't have that type of problem here in Missouri. We at all the service grocery stores that pay you right out. I think I had one time when they had paid out so much money on triples that they only would pay cash out one ticket at a time. Yeah, I go to the one here on Kings Highway and Page, and they pay out a full amount. But like I say, most of the grocery stores will pay out full amount too. Yep, 600 a ticket. Yeah, that one by the VA hospital. Um, yeah, they did. I noticed they closed their customer service early. See, attitude of gratitude. If you go to my descriptions and on my videos, or go to introductory picture at a glance introductory video attitude, and it'll give you a starter kit like to get you started on the picture at a glance strategy and come into the live. But yeah, if you go to one of my videos or you go to introductory video, picture at a glance introductory video, it should pop up. And I tell you how to get to the description, and then it's got the links. Underneath those links, you just tap each link, and it spells out how to do the picture at a glance. You got that attitude? I got 1,000 videos, and pretty much all of them are basically the same. Because, like I say, picture at a glance is simple and easy to explain. Um, oh, okay. They're 158. Yeah, that. Oh, yes. Well, like I always say, I was here to see it. That's the blessing for me, and my loved ones was here to see it. So it was great. You know, when you raised with 11 siblings, you take everything as it comes. 5 brothers and 5 sisters. We Oh yeah, that sounds good. Apple cobbler, that sounds great. Oh, oh, you use the wrong apples. Oh yeah, yeah. It's always nice. We so busy in this world today, it's hard to get with family like you want, and then COVID wasn't a big help for that one either. It's gone. Yeah, I bet. But that because the 180 just fell here the first day of the month. Hit and miss. Yeah, evening. The 018, it hasn't felt like that in Missouri in quite a while, years. I forget how many years, but it's been a good while. Yep, 108 straight. I mean, it showed up on the first day of the month, so it's a possibility to come. I don't think, do we have any number repeat this month yet? I don't think we have a number to hit. That's what I was looking for. 871 hit, failed today. Okay. That used to be one of my everyday, it still is part of my everyday carries a while back. Yeah, a lot of the states are doing repeats, from what I understand. Um, it depend. It depends on what I'm tracking. What's it, Romeo? It depends on the numbers that I'm tracking, Romeo. Um, it's not how long the number get on my radar. It's what the number look like when I'm tracking the front pair and the back pair and seeing if it's due on a column. I really don't, I do in some cases look at how long the draws are, but I look at what the numbers are doing, and when the number being out on the front pair and the back pair, like I got the 19 pair ain't failing over almost going on 80 days. So I'll run that 19 pair down on a wheel like 190, 191, all the way down to 199. But I don't really go too much on how long it's been since the number been out. Now I am playing the 292 and the 992, and the reason I'm playing that because the 992 the 92 ain't fell on the back end since March. So that's how I look. I don't look at how long a number come on my radar from not being played. I have to have a reason for why I'm playing it. Oh yeah, no way around those repeats. Of 21. Even odd in pairs, people do that, but I don't think you really need that, Romeo, with that even odd in pairs when you're tracking all 1,000 numbers. I haven't looked at that because if you're tracking all 1,000 numbers in those 22 columns, it's gonna match up. You got all that included, and you never have to guess what numbers you're playing because you're looking at all 1,000 numbers and what they're doing. You're looking at all the six-way combinations for the straights, and you're looking at the three-way combinations. So all that's included, and you ain't guessing. With those even and odd numbers you're trying to add up, you still got to guess what even and odd. But if you're looking at a column that ain't failed in 3 months, on one column of 10 numbers, that's 60 numbers. You know, ain't failed in three or 4 months, and you win. You ain't got to guess even and odd. Just play the column. You know what I'm saying? Just play the column. If you know it ain't been out in 4 months and you're in the it, you ain't got to worry about the even and odd. Or 3 months. And as you tracking, you're going to see that you build a skill set of tracking all the 1,000 numbers. Because you ain't got to guess the even and the odds of them. Because you're going to see what the numbers, the mechanics of all your numbers in your state. Picture at a glance does all that. Box is good if you trying to hit and you're just starting. I would say box is good, Romeo, and then build up to straights. But if I know a column ain't hit in 3 or 4 months, I'm gonna play that whole column straight box. If I have the funds to do it that way, because most of the numbers come like they are because they're in numerical order. In numerical order. All the numbers on Pick 3 at a glance are in numerical order. And usually when they hit, they come that way. That, you know, I was thinking that was just part of Missouri, but now since I got my system out, more people are telling me that the numbers come just like they are on the columns in most times. But I wouldn't know that if I wasn't sharing it with everybody like I'm doing today. But yeah, the even and odds and all that is already built in. If you're tracking the columns, if you're tracking the doubles, a double ain't hit in 4 months. You know it ain't hit in 4 months. That's 30 numbers that ain't hit in 4 months. You don't have to worry about no even and odds. Play the column. Play a box, fits in box if you want. Yep. You told me that. I remember that. Yep, easily 3. That's right. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Oh, you're talking about, let's see. My take on grids and rundowns, Romeo, my takes on grids and rundowns, like I call them the trees. Because they can never show you what all 1,000 numbers are doing. Pick 3 at a glance is the forest. You can see everything. You can see, if you're using Pick 3 at a glance strategy with the other 3 strategies I got, you can see what the actual number doing on each column. You can see what the front pair is doing. You can see what the back pair is doing. You can see what the single pair is doing with my strategy and the single digits at all times. You can cover all 1,000 numbers. They can't get around you if you're tracking them. You can try it, but you'll probably come to the same conclusion that I did, that it's just going to show you what you're going to already know by tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead and try it for a while. I know the rundowns and the tic-tac-toes and the flip. I know all of them. But once you start seeing what's going on with the rundowns and looking at the whole thing, you're gonna see it all included in the Pick 3. Now they have different rundowns for Pick 4 and Pick 5s and things like that. But I just focus my energy on me because it's easy for me to teach Pick 3. It's trackable, teachable, and doable. I can show you how to track it. I can show you how to track the front pair, the back pair, the single pair, single digit, and how to use all 22 columns. I can't and explain it and simplify it, but I know I can't, I'm not equipped to do that with anything else. That's how I do it. But yeah, uh, well, I don't know. I don't think it's with too much effort. Let me say, you track 10,000 numbers and you tell me how much effort you're gonna be able to put in. It takes a lot of effort in my book uh, for the return and chances of winning. Pick three is if you line them up right, it pays a dollar straight, $600. Yeah, you're right. 1,000 combos. Yep, it's plenty. But once you and then, like I say, with pick three at a glance, you can mark the numbers off in 5 to 10 minutes, and you be done. You know what's going on with all 1,000 numbers within the year. And to tomorrow, you new number come out, and then as things progress. So I really look to try to get more bang for the buck, and to me, pick three is where it's at. Um, if you line them up right and put the right amount of money on number going straight, and the front pairs and the back pairs, and you're not guessing numbers, you knowing what numbers ain't came. You ain't guessing what number it came. You know what number it came. Oh well, thank you, Romeo. Appreciate it. Thank you for all you do too. Appreciate you. Thank you for your support. But yeah, it's gonna be you build that skill set, and you see how them numbers, what actually goes into hitting those numbers. But with picture at a glance, uh, you'll see the actual what's going on with numbers in your state, and no guesswork. Yep, no guesswork on the numbers and what's going on with them. All right, anybody else got any questions or anything I can answer or demonstrate? I can demonstrate too now. If it's something you don't know, it don't take but a minute for me to show you what you need. All right. Okay, yeah, I would. I would. I would, because a dollar straight on a number is $600 without a guess. You're welcome. Just keep tracking. It'll all come to you. All right. Anybody else? If not, I'm gonna close it down. I appreciate everybody. Oh, I'm going on vacation next week, probably 2 weeks. I got a family member want to take me on vacation. They're not telling me where, but they told me look to be have a great time. That's all. So I won't be next week. They're gonna tell me where I'm going. They would like to surprise me. Oh, was he? Okay. All right. Well, hopefully he will. Yeah, I got plenty of content for everybody to use. 1,000 videos, all on the same subject, and almost can answer any question that you have. So I'm sure he'll enjoy the channel, and hopefully the content also, and then the lives. And I think we got about maybe 30 or 40 lives now. So it's a power pack channel. I'm pretty pleased with the effort put forward. Oh, thank you, Renee, thank you. I usually do. And they set it up nice for me all the time. Okay, all right, family. Thank everybody for your time and your support. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. Thank you. I will. Thank you, Sarah.